So when things get tough, a month from now, 3 months from now, a year from now, I'm going to need people. I'm going to need y'all. I'm going to need you to remind me of the good things that God has already done. I'm going to need you to remind me that God is my rock and that I have a choice. I have a choice to either crumble and die, or I have a choice that I'm going to choose life, and I'm going to let God be my rock. I'm going to let him carry me through this, and that he is going to restore. I want to read a couple of really cool scriptures that God has given me this week. But the God of all grace, who has called us unto his eternal glory by Jesus Christ, after you have suffered for a little while, the God of all grace will himself restore, support, strengthen, and establish you. These light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes on what is unseen and not on what is seen, for what is seen is temporary and what is unseen is eternal. I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory about to be revealed to us. And I truly believe that. God, I don't know why this happened. I don't know all that, but I do know that God can and will use this for good. He wants to use this for good, and he's going to use this for good. And Stewart would be honored. If I could have woke up Saturday morning and been like, Stewart, you have a choice. You can either continue living your life like you're living it, or you can die today. And if you die, many souls will be in eternity. Many marriages will be healed. Many people will be united. Many cool things are going to happen because of your death. He would have gladly have given his life. He would have been like, Rachel, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You don't need me. You need God. I'm out of here. And that's exactly what he would have done. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that Stewart, God, like I said, I don't know why. It doesn't matter. But I do know that God has been preparing me to be strong enough through him, because God used Stewart to heal me. God used Stewart on numerous occasions to heal me of the wounds of my past. I've got a crazy story of just stupid things I've done and where I've been, and just wounds and just all kinds of crazy stuff. But God used Stewart to strengthen me and to lead me to the Lord. And there were many times in our marriage where I just wanted to run to Stewart's arms and just let him just hug me and cry and just let him be my rock. And I did for a long time. And Stewart was just like, Rachel, I'm here. I love you. I'm here. I am here. I am here. But I am not your rock. God is your rock. God is your rock, not me. God is your rock. And so God has been using Stewart throughout our marriage to strengthen me, to even be able to get to the point to where I'm not going to die, but I'm going to live. I'm going to live through this. I'm going to live through this. I am. Not only am I going to live through this, I'm going to prosper. And God is going to do incredible things. And I truly believe that with all my heart. And I'm kind of excited about it. And yes, it sucks. It sucks. And it's going to be hard. And it hurts. It hurts. I feel like my insides have been just ripped apart. I feel like I can't explain the pain. I cannot explain the pain. Like my heart, I'm not even sure if my heart is going to keep beating. My heart is beating so fast and so slow. I can't sleep because it's just pumping, like trying to pump blood. It's just trying to make it. And I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care. Let me die. That's fine. I'll be with Stewart. I'm okay. I don't need it. I don't care if I die. I'll be with Stewart if I die. It's been hard, and it's going to be hard, but God's going to get me through this. A wasp landed on my arm the other day, and Stewart knew I didn't like the wasps. Like we would be out at our log cabin working, and like up the top of our ridgepole, like we had to like get up really, really high near the ridgepole and work on the roof and stuff like that. And all the wasps were like nesting, and they'd come out. There'd be like 10 of them. They'd all come out and everything. And I would just freak out, and just like, just freaking out. And Stewart's like, it's just a wasp, who cares? And I hated it, just the fear, the pain, just the fear of pain of a wasp. A wasp landed on my arm yesterday, and I was sitting outside, and it just landed on my arm, and just like, hey, sting me. It doesn't matter. I won't feel it. There was a tree. We were outside at our house, and there was this group of guys next door that had this massive oak tree, which I have no idea why they're cutting it down. That's ridiculous. But they were cutting this tree down, and like they're all like looking at it, like deciding where they're going to want it to fall, and I'm like sitting right here at our house, and they're like right up there, like up above us, like on the hill, and trying to figure out where they're going to want it to fall, And normally I'd been like, I'm out of here. I'm not sitting right here. I'm just sitting there, and let it fall. Let it fall. It doesn't matter, There's a part of me that is numb. There's a part of me that's very numb. And, I haven't eaten hardly at anything. I mean, I'm telling you, it's by the grace of God that I'm standing up here. I have hardly eaten since Saturday. I've lost 12 pounds. I've hardly slept. Nothing tastes good. I have to force myself to eat. I have to force myself to eat because everything tastes terrible. Before Saturday, I was craving strawberries. Just I couldn't get enough of them. I took one bite and I physically just almost threw up. I just can't handle the flavors. I am numb. And there's a part of me that's going to have to heal, and there's a part of me that's going to have to just thaw out a little at a time and feel this pain and feel this ripping apart a little at a time. And I'm hoping that y'all will all be there for me. When I need that y'all will carry me through. But I'm also hoping that y'all can see God in this, that y'all can see that it doesn't matter why this happened, it doesn't matter who did it doesn't matter what. What matters is that God is working and that God is restoring and that He already has answered prayers. He's already done things around me, and that God has a plan for my life, and He works all things out for good. And I want y'all to see that. And Lord, I pray that everybody in this room, that you will remove the blinders from their eyes so that they can see God. I pray that they will see God. I pray that you will allow them to be able to feel your presence, to experience your love, your hope, your vision, your wisdom. Let them receive that into their beings, and then let that flow out to other people. Lord, I pray that this will just rock people's worlds. I pray for salvation. I'm going to just say it, like if there's anybody in this room right now who has not made a decision to have a relationship with Jesus Christ and would like to do that now, come up. If there's anybody in this room that feels like that they haven't had a very good relationship with Jesus Christ, come up. If there's anybody in this room who has a marriage that needs healing, come up. If there's anybody in this room that needs anything, if you need to be touched by God today, please come up here. Please come up here. I'm telling y'all, God is, He's in me. He's in me, and I want to give that out. I have to give that to you. I have to let you experience this. I cannot explain it. But you need to experience it. Come up, just whoever. If you want to experience Christ, if you want a relationship with Him, if you want to rededicate your life to Him, if you want healing in your marriage, if you need physical healing, if you need a touch from God, please come up. Please come up here. If you need to be touched by God today, come up here. Come up here. God is here. God's power is here. His presence is here. His healing is here. His restoration is here. He is here. I'm going to read y'all a scripture while y'all are all doing this. But it says, I will praise the Lord at all times. His praise will always be on my lips. My soul will boast in the Lord. Let the afflicted hear and rejoice. Glorify the Lord with me. Let us exalt His name together. I sought the Lord, and He answered me. He delivered me from all of my fears. Those who look to Him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of all of his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in Him. Fear the Lord, you His saints, for those who fear Him lack nothing. The lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Come, my children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Whoever of you loves life and desires to see many good days, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking lies. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and His ears are attentive to their cries. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the memory of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and He saves those who are crushed in spirit. A righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. A righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. He protects all of his bones, not one of them will be broken. Evil will slay the wicked, the foes of the righteous will be condemned. The Lord redeems his servants, no one will be condemned who takes refuge in him.